So if we look at these two positions here then, mate, so setup-wise, very, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, grip-wise and everything else we talked about last time, not so bad at all. The problem we had was, in terms of the swing, you started off tense,
Yeah.
then got loose, and then re-tensed as an impact, and your follow-through was quite stiff. So
Yeah.
you're a bit locked and tight there at setup. Then we get to about here. That's not too bad. You see the left wrist now starting to break down, and your right palm is facing over. Your left wrist is quite cuppy in that position there, and because of that movement now, you can almost see your edge of your finger just sort of gripping onto that club, and because you get into that position now, you kind of feel, oh god, the club's loose. Okay, now I've got to grip on tight. When you grip on tight, now your shoulder brings the club. Now this is almost that position there, the hands on the level with the chest. Your golf club is almost vertical, isn't it?
Yeah.
So coming down from this position now, it's just going to start moving in this direction out towards the golf, which is why you're catching off the inside part of the club, either shanking off to the right, or even on the worst case, heeling inside you, going left to right. So we want to feel it set up loose. Your left wrist there, that's flatter. It does go a little bit longer, but at least the left wrist is flatter in position, okay?
So it's just shorten it as well.
It's just, I mean, yeah, exactly. Over time, the more you actually get your left wrist flatter, the less you can actually go. Now, as you start coming back down, if we look at this golf club, it's sort of the same position there, okay? The angle of that club is more towards the golf ball compared to the angle, red, of that club is inside.
Yeah.
So the angle now is coming down to the golf. So you're going to be swinging. So this golf club now will literally track down that green line.
Yeah.
As you can see, hands are tracking down. So that club now tracks down that green line back to the golf ball, and a good strike and a twist through. As you can see, a much more fuller swing. Whereas this one here now, because you're so steep, the club now, your hands have to start moving out. They can't come down that red line there because they have to start moving out away from you. So they start going on this side of the red line, as you'll see. Hands start appearing here now. Club's outside the line, catching the hosel of the golf club, shoots off to the right, and the swing now a little bit kind of stiff and restricted through the golf ball, okay? So you've got to feel it set up, looser, create tension by making a better move and just controlling your left wrist, or if you feel more comfortable with the right wrist, that's maybe the way you want to think of the right hand, make some swings with just your right hand and just sort of, almost like you're holding a tray in your right hand, so you're turning back, getting a sort of rotation in your shoulders this way as your club goes back, get that club to the top. That's going to create a bit of tension just by the movement. It's not like, oh, I'm gripping tight, okay? If you kind of, I know, stretch your hamstrings, they'll create tension. You're not locking them as tight as you can to try and create that tension, just like pulling an elastic band. You're creating it by moving better, and then when you have got to the top of the backswing and you're looser, so you're tighter, then you don't have to sort of grip onto the golf club coming down. Your club can kind of come back down more on that green line to target, rather than gripping on it the last second and just throwing the club forward. Because if you grip the club tight with your hands from here, this shoulder now and the arm are going to get quite locked. So when you start turning your body, the arms can't then fall. They're just going to go because they're just locked in position. Once this is tense now, you can't move that down as this goes forward. It's all going to come as one kind of unit together. And that's what throws that club outside. Then you get the old shank off to the right. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. And looser at setup. Okay, then create tension with the movement, not by gripping or trying to keep your arms straight or any of those kind of things. And then through the ball, feel that kind of looseness as you swish through. Okay, mate? Good.